In 380 CE, Emperor Theodosius went even further, making Christianity the official religion of the Roman Empire and banning all other forms of worship. The winter solstice, once a time of rebirth for the sun in pagan traditions, was reimagined as the birth of Christ, the saviour who would bring light into a darkened world.
None of that's true. Let's turn to the work of Thomas Schmidt. He has done some really good work, as far as I know, kind of groundbreaking work on St. Hippolytus of Rome, who was an influential early 3rd century Christian theologian, amongst other things, who lived from about the year 170 to about the year 235. Now, he was one of actually several early Christians who tried to put together a sort of timeline of the history of the world and of the Bible. Now, notice here, in terms of just motives, they're clearly not saying, what are pagan feast days we can take over? They're just trying to say, okay, there's all of these different books of the Bible, and we've got them in different orders, and they describe all sorts of different events. How do all of these different things line up? And so he's trying to do that to, we'll say, mixed success. The details don't really matter. It doesn't even matter if his calculations are right. We don't even need to get into all the math. But the core of his theory is this, starting with the fact that he believes the world began on the first day of spring, which, kind of makes sense. It makes more sense in the world, I guess, beginning in the middle of fall or winter or something. And the first day of spring on the Roman calendar was March 25th. He believed, for a variety of reasons we don't need to get into right now, that Jesus was born exactly 5,502 years and 9 months later, which would put his birthday on exactly December 25th. The point here is not that Hippolytus is right. The point here is that Hippolytus is not motivated by some pagan feast, because notice a crucial detail. Hippolytus lives and dies in the late 100s and early 200s. This is well before Christianity is ever even legalized. He's about a century before Constantine, and it's much longer before Christianity becomes the official state religion of the Roman Empire. So the thesis that December 25th is being chosen because of Theodosius' decision in 380 makes no sense when you realize Hippolytus is talking about it in the early 200s. This also means that the December 25th date could not have been in response to Saturnalia or the Feast of Sol Invictus, because neither was celebrated on December 25th on that date in Roman history. Saturnalia never was celebrated on December 25th, and the Feast of Sol was only celebrated on the Feast of December 25th much later. So Hippolytus clearly could not have chosen that date to please pagan sentiments. In other words, he couldn't be responding to two holidays that didn't exist yet.